Thursday, October 30th, a day before Halloween, and I just made it to the gym and it's 7 p.m. Usually I go to the gym right after work. I'm done work at like 3:30, get to my car for 4, and then I just go straight to the gym and start working out by 4:30. But today's a little bit different. I had to meal prep, walk Leah, and just do life. You know, like as much as I like to keep a routine, I'd say 95% of the time, once in a while it changes, and that's okay. It is okay. But I'm gonna go train upper body simply because I don't want to be here for too long. But I'm probably gonna be here for a while because I also gotta shower. So I'm gonna take you on with me on this little training sesh. I believe I'm doing upper body, and I'm also feeling bloated. I'm getting my period. I know I'm getting my period, so I'm just feeling a little watery, a little bit soft too, and that's okay. That's okay. Back in the day, I used to hate this feeling. Now I just embrace it because it's part of life, and I've gotten to know my body so well that I know what's taking place. So I'm gonna jam it up to Bad Bunny, and then I'm actually that's a lie. I'm gonna get out of the car now because if I'm still here, it's gonna be like 8. So I'll see you soon. So I always like to start my lifting sessions with some sort of cardio. I usually like to do the treadmill, depending if I'm on prep or currently my off season. I am doing clearly or straightly treadmill. I do an incline of anything above 6, usually 8, but I need to talk right now. And then I do the speed anywhere between 3.1 to like 3.6. And this is just to get my heart rate going and to move some blood flow into my muscles. I am gonna do another 5 more minutes of this, and then I'm gonna start on my upper body, and the goal is to record for you. This particular exercise, oh my god, this particular exercise I like to do the other way around simply because I get a better range of motion. And when you're doing this exercise, make sure that you're using your elbows, not your hands, when you drive up. So just watch. That was my last set, and I do about 4 sets of those, 12 to 15 reps, and I ensure that every single set I try to go up in weight, and if I don't, I try to push myself. So second exercise is we're doing shoulder press. This is my 3rd set. It's always my last one when I'm recording, simply because I just want to get it over with. But this one in particular, you just want to make sure that same thing, you're not using your traps, you're using your deltoids, and you are moving the weight up slowly, and then bring it down slowly. You pause for a sec, and then bring it back up. It's one of my favorite workouts. You get to see my deltoids, my shoulders in action. So we're gonna do this. I've been wanting to go over 30 pounds for a really long time, just haven't been able to do it. But actually doing 25 pounds today because 30 pounds feels so heavy, which if you're having difficulty doing your exercises, and like let's say you can do 30 pounds, but if you can't do like your designated amount of reps, then actually it's a good sign to lower the weight. So pick this up. Oh my god. Oh my god, my hair. Up. And go. And then we go. And that's it. Okay, so I'm doing now cable upright rows, and the key here is that you keep your core tight, keep your traps down, and push up with your elbows. So do like 10 reps. Okay, today is an upper body day. I'm doing my biceps, I'm doing my shoulders, doing some back, and right now I'm gonna do some barbell bicep curls. The goal here is that you don't sway the barbell and you keep it nice, firm, and straight. We're gonna do about 10, 12 reps. Let's give it a shot. think I have like 3 more exercises left. I'm on my last set of my tricep extensions. I'm gonna record it here for a sec, but I do train arms like once a week. I don't like training arms. It's one of my least favorites. I still think that I don't need to have decent arms. I do care about my shoulders, but it's really hard to stay motivated when you're training an exercise or a muscle group that you don't like. And I have 2 more exercises left. I'm gonna finish my cardio, sauna, shower, eat, and then just go home and call it and get ready to go to work because I gotta be up in like 10 hours. So last exercise, we're doing tricep extensions. The goal here is that you push all the way down and hold for a second. We're gonna do about 12 to 15 reps, so. Whee. Okay. So done on my workout on a treadmill, and I always get asked as to why, oh my god, look at that pump. Anyways, I always get asked as to why I wear a waist trainer. The main reason why it is because it just helps me brace my core. It helps me not slouch when I'm doing my cardio, and it just also helps me ensure that I keep my shape. I bought this like 5 years ago, and honestly, like, I didn't think it was gonna still fit, but it still does. But I just, let me just put it down here. Essentially, I just squeeze my waist, and then I like to put a shirt over it because I'm not my leanest right now. So the waist trainer really squeezes the fuck out of my body, and that's okay. But I'm gonna do about 20 minutes of cardio. Oh my god. If I have anything to say, I'm sure I'm gonna pick up the camera. I'm gonna put this on, and I'm gonna go back at it with speed 3.5, incline like 8 or something, and I'm just gonna walk. I'm gonna walk and probably edit some of the video right now and go on Instagram and go from there. I do think it's really important to get your steppies in. I think one of the things that really helped me get into shape was actually incorporating daily movement. I used to be very much sedentary during COVID times. I'm pretty sure I was in bed all day, watching movies, doing absolutely nothing. And then the moment I hired my coach at the time and started working out with him in order to ensure that I was making progress, one of the main things that really helped me was was getting my cardio in. And it's not easy. There's some days where I'm like, I don't want to do this, I don't want to move, I just want to be lazy and like watch Netflix. I always get asked like, hey Andrea, what shows are you watching, what movies are you watching? And I'm not really watching much. I don't have time. And even at the time that I'm doing my cardio or getting my movement in, my steppies in, I'm literally on Instagram, like editing content. I like to use my time wisely, working a full-time job. I try to do as much as I can regarding my business during my full-time job, but it's really hard. And like every minute to me is valuable, and I try to do as much as I can, because if I don't, I do feel a little bit of guilt, and I do feel like I kind of wasted my day. But you can get so much done in like 20 minutes of cardio. And honestly, if you're watching a movie or listening to a podcast, like, get on the treadmill, get on the elliptical, get on the Stairmaster. It makes time go by quicker, and you actually do feel productive. So I'm gonna increase the speed on this, increase the incline, which by the way, you should always walk on an incline for your knees, and make sure you have actual runners, because if you walk or do your cardio on flat shoes, especially if you're walking, it's gonna hurt your knees. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Finished the cardio. I did about 25 minutes, and it is 9 p.m. or so, and it's time for me to go home shower. I was gonna go to the sauna, but like I need to get some sleep. Sleep is just as important, and I'm not even gonna lie to you, I feel so bloated and so gross. I know my period's coming pretty soon, but happy that I made it today, because usually I come here after work and I didn't, and I had every intention not to come here, but I came. So proud of myself. I'm gonna go to my car, eat, and shower, because this hair is dirty AF. But I hope you enjoyed going over my quick upper body session. Just know that I also struggle sometimes of like not having the motivation, and sometimes it's hard for me to come to the gym, but I know that I'm gonna feel better afterwards, which I did. So see you next time. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye.